It was just one sentence. A single, quiet sentence whispered by a man who had never spoken before. And then he was gone. No signs, no struggle, no goodbye. He simply disappeared. But what he said that night still haunts everyone who heard it. And if you're brave enough, I'll tell you exactly what happened. They called him the Quiet One. He lived in a small apartment on the second floor of a rundown building in Ashland, Oregon. No one knew his real name. No friends, no visitors. He paid his rent in cash, always on time, and never spoke a single word to anyone. The neighbors said they'd see him sometimes, standing by his window for hours, just staring into the woods behind the building. No expression, no movement, just watching. At first, people assumed he was mute, or maybe just painfully shy. But the building manager, Mrs. Garrison, had lived there for over 20 years, and even she said, "I've seen quiet people before, but this man, it's like he was just waiting for something." Then came March 11th, 2022. That night, a storm hit the area. Power went out across most of the block. Around 2:13 a.m., a tenant named Eric heard a knock, 3 slow, heavy knocks on his door. When he opened it, no one was there, except for a small folded piece of paper. It had no name, no writing, just a crude drawing of an eye bleeding. He thought it was a prank, but then, floor by floor, others found the same drawing on their doors. Some heard the knocks. Some swore they heard whispering. But the real terror came at 3:33 a.m. That's when the Quiet One spoke. A woman on the first floor, Jamie, was standing by her door, phone in hand, ready to call the cops. That's when she heard footsteps, slow, barefoot, coming down the stairs. She peeked out, just a crack, and there he was. He stopped, looked straight at her, and in a low, almost broken voice, he whispered, "It's open now." That was it. She slammed the door and locked every bolt. She didn't sleep. No one did. The next morning, his door was wide open. His apartment? Empty. No furniture, no bed, no clothes. As if no one had ever lived there. The only thing left behind was a single sheet of paper. Same drawing, but this time, beneath the bleeding eye, 2 new words were scribbled. "It's watching." To this day, no one knows who he was. No records, no ID, no fingerprints. Just a man who never spoke until he did. And when he finally did, something opened. Maybe it's still open. Maybe you've seen it without knowing. Or maybe it's watching you right now.